And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Space Engineers. Alright, I'm just sort of, I'm literally winging this here, and I'm just trying to get an idea of what we want to do. Because we need, you know, some rudimentary thrusters for space faring, but majority of thrusters are going to have to be the atmospheric kind, because once we hit gravity, it's going to be constantly fighting the gravity. It's going to be a battle of gravity. So in order to get the storage back here that I want, it's going to be quite the adventure. Let's see, where's that medium storage? I know I put it in here somewhere. There it is, number 5. Medium cargo container right here. See, this is like a large one, and that one is so large, I don't think that's the one we want. And it does something weird. Look at the size. The size of that. I think that's bigger. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, I think that's a little bit on the big side there. But the large cargo container, it's going to be a little tricky. I'm not sure how that's going to work, because we need that to go in like right there. See if we can get that welded. See how big it is. That thing is huge. Okay, so it holds 468,000 liters. That's actually not that much, considering a large cargo. The one that's in this ship holds 12 million liters, so it's quite a bit smaller than the other one. So yeah, that is unfortunate. Now, can we at least put a connector on the back of this thing? Oh, not the one I wanted. Oh, good lord. Let's dial that back. So, I should have a connector in here somewhere. That's a spotlight. There's the connector. 3. Okay, so I can put a connector on the back of this thing. That's good. Alright, so the little winglets that we have out here, and I'm going to have another setup back here. We also need a reactor on this beast. Let's not be looking at that when I hit control. Thank you very much. So where are my reactors? There they are. So, azimuth fusion reactor. And that uses a small... That uses a small connection. Well, obviously, I'm not sure if those will connect right. So we can try it. Put one on this side. I'm going to put one on this side for redundancy and symmetry. Like that. And see, I'm going to weld this up. Now, if I go in here, reactor, obviously can't put anything in there yet, but that might work. I'm thinking that might work. So I'm gonna leave them there. I'm gonna need to put a small reactor on here somewhere in order to get that happy. In order to get this thing at least charged up. And I'm actually starting to feel a little lag when I place these blocks. There's a little hitch. So you can see that you can see the little hitch that I'm getting. And I'm not sure why, but I suspect that it's not. It's the game. I'm starting to really hit some of the limitations of this game, and it's unfortunate. So again, I wanna get down to the planet. I want to show everybody that side of the game. Hopefully, they are still working on the optimizations for this game, because it needs lots of optimizations. So I want to do a dial all the way back here. It's weird that that sticks out a little bit, but okay, so let's get the neck of this thing kind of situated. Oh, I need steel plate. Okay, so I'm gonna get like 200 of these. Okay, so let's get so in here I can do the gyros. So let's get those settled in. No real reason to get them rotated right there. So get the gyros in there. And then the backbone of this I'll have coming back here. And we're gonna push it right into there. Okay, so I think that will be, slopes will be good there, but we got it kind of ramped up here. Yeah, I don't know what is causing that hitch. That is really, really annoying. So I'm gonna put one there. And I'm going to have kind of upper wings coming off the top of this thing, I think, if the game can handle that. Coming off of there. Not the best design in the world, but in order to get that cargo, that's really the important part, because I'm going to need some materials down there in order to even get a foothold, get a base going. The hitches are really killing me though. So off the top of this thing, we are going to have wings coming off the top. Well, I did not think that this was gonna, the performance of this game was gonna come crashing down on me so fast. Okay. So I need these here and here. Now let's take that block out there. And I would like the special this block right there. So I want that to go back. Wow, there's some serious lag going on here. Let's get some of this stuff welded up here. Maybe that's what's causing it. I don't know. There's a lot of blocks in there. Maybe I'm coming close to my limit. That would be a shame. So, we've got part of this thing ready to go. So if I wanted to, I need to grind these down. Wow, you see that lag in there? That is nuts. I might have to call this series short here because that's disconcerting right there. Oh wow, that is some lag. Oh, good lord. Not sure what I can do about that, if anything. I really thought they had improved the performance of this game more than they seem to have. Yeah, this is rather unfortunate. I did not think I was going to run into this problem right now. I don't think there's a block that really matches that up. But we can try. I need that to go there. Yeah, there really isn't a block that I can put in there that makes that happy. That's unfortunate. So I'm going to have to go out like that. Then this goes back. Okay, so far that's top of here is working a little bit better. Yeah, it just freezes. Absolutely freezes. I don't mind if some of this is poking out here. Don't mind that too much. It's not going to be the best build in the world. Come across like that. Yeah, and then I got to repeat all that stuff on the other side, and that's not going to be easy. Every time it builds, it lag spikes. Obviously, these two are going to be perfect for this block here. There and there. Well, that's heavy armor? Why is that? Oh well. I'm not going to worry about it. So, thruster-wise, again, we're going to need just a smattering of space thrusters, and then quite a beefy amount of atmospheric thrusters. So if we go to our thrusters here, and we start looking at what we can do, I think one thing we can do is do number 4. We can sneak... Oh, I need large steel tubes for this process. I'm not going to have super maneuverability out in space. I'm going to like 30 of these. Okay. So we need like one here. And then I can put one on the other side when it's done. So that will help cover that up a little bit more and give me some thrust to slow down with. And let's see. I need some right and left thrust. And I think this thing sticking out here would be perfect to replace. Yeah, that is crazy. That leg. So that one on that side. And then I have one on this side. See if I can get this. Yeah, anybody experience this? Anybody know what's causing this lag right now? Well, let me know, because I, for one, would love to fix it. So that's some right and left thrust. I got some reverse thrust. We just need some up and down and forward thrust. I think I'll be able to manage that pretty easily in this big block structure. I'm going to go up and let's refresh. Not sure why my power hasn't been going down. That's kind of strange. Okay, let's go back down. So, let's weld those up. Okay. There we go. So the rest of the thrusters, so we got just the minimal amount to travel around in space, maybe maneuver, you know, to get into our connector here. And the rest are going to be atmospheric thrusters. So that's going to be interesting. Let's look at, so there's our space thrusters. This one can kind of be our atmospheric thrusters. So THRUST. Okay. So here's some atmospheric thrusters. Those are the vanilla ones. And if I come down here, I should have ATMO. There they are. So bunch of atmospheric thrusters. So I want there and there. So we have large and we have small. Okay, so this is the large Atmos thruster, and I want one of these right in here. And that is going to really help keep us above the surface and not crash into the bottom of it. So that's one side. So there's an Atmos thruster. Of course, in space, they're completely useless. But then with our other thrusters, with the small ones, we have quite a lot of maneuverability here. So we're going to have like a couple going reverse. We're going to have, I'm not sure what the setup is on these, but we're going to want one on this side. Oh yeah, see the lag is even affecting my movement into the world. It's like the game is lagging for some reason. Okay, so we're going to have two going out on this side as well. That'll help slow us down. We're going to, I think this plops, yep, right on top. right there. Okay, and then I can get fancy with everything else, but that's the general idea right there. Slow us down, which we've got for the ion, we've got way back in here. So we're going to want to be very careful when we're navigating in space, because we won't have nearly the maneuverability that we do otherwise. So I also would like some thrust here, because if we're coming into the surface or onto the planet, we're going to want to be able to slow ourselves down quite a bit. Okay, let's get some of these other ones welded up before we continue. Yeah, there is serious lag. That was a lot. That was a lot to weld up. And that is a pretty good start to a ship. So in between episodes, I will finish off this side to match this side. And then we'll come back and finish up sort of the forward momentum, the forward thrust of this thing, in order to get it atmospheric ready, so to speak. But that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.